So in the last video we set up the game over. Okay, so right now we are going to add score. Okay, so how we gonna achieve that? If we pass through the those pipes, we're gonna add score. If I bring one of the pipe, okay, prefab, bring it on to here. If I pass through this, we will add score. But we're gonna add a game object over here and make them child of this game object. Okay, and we're gonna add a street. We're gonna add a box collider 2D, which will be so thick, too much thick. Okay, if we touch that, okay, if the bird touch that, we will add score. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna select the pipe and right click it on it, create empty game object. Okay, over here, if you can find that, if to just click on F and drag that in between these pipes. Okay, in between pipes, and select a gizmos. To select a gizmos, go to inspector and select the box icon, and then select any of them. I'm gonna select the yellow one. Okay, yellow one. And I am going to add a box collider to this game object. Okay, so select the game object, add component, and add box collider 2D. Okay, if you can find, just search here box collider, then you will get the component. Okay, you will get the component, but I'm gonna edit this collider. Okay, I'm gonna edit this box collider. Okay, to do that, just click edit collider. Okay, edit collider, and make it a size of, and I'm going to thickness should be less. Okay, thickness, this much thickness will, okay. Okay, this much thickness is okay. Also set is triggered to true. Okay, if you don't set is trigger, it will restrict the player to pass through. It will behave like a collider, like the pipe. Okay, is trigger, so we are setting is trigger. If we pass through this, if we pass through this, it will let us know what happened. Okay, it will let us know what happened, what gonna happen. So we also have to tag this. Okay, we're gonna tag this we're gonna tag this. So what so we're gonna tag this as like, so go to tag. Okay, and tag over here, I am just setting to line. You can do that by add tag and then plus icon, whatever you name it, and save it, and go back to that game object, or select that game object, and then add the tag what you name. Okay, so what we gonna do, if I open up the player script once more. Okay, if I open up the player script once more, if I open up the player script once more, over here on collision inter function, the after that we're gonna add a void on trigger enter, on trigger enter 2D. Okay, this function calls when something trigger. Okay, when something trigger. Okay, we know, we set the pipe is trigger, right? We set it to is trigger. Oh, okay, sorry, not the pipe, this game object. Okay, so we set it to is trigger. Okay, so if it's touches this or pass through this, this function will call, on trigger enter function will call. Okay, in trigger enter function will call. Let's suppose we're gonna do debug dot log. Okay, debug dot log, we're gonna say add score, okay, add score, and semicolon to close that off. Okay, and add score, it will trigger when something is collide, so when the player collide with something. Okay, trigger. Okay, it will it, okay, so it's compiling, wait for compiling it. So it's reloading the domain. So this, okay. So we're gonna bring the pipe like over here, okay, over here. We're gonna see the result if it's work. So play that. So so we have to completing domain. Wait for that. Oh, as we can see the console, the game is over. So if I now select the player, okay, select, oh sorry, I select the, just wait. So if I play uh, once more, just wait, once more, just wait. So if I just play, if I press space, oh no, if I say select the player, okay, select the player, and if I just, as you can see on the console, add score, here you can see if the player touches that invisible line, then we are triggering the message, okay. So it's working, it's kind of working, okay. So let's open that up once more. So this functions calls when something trigger, so when the player triggering that game object, okay. So if I select that, so what we have done, we added a game object to this pipe, okay. And after that we added a box collider 2D to that game object what we have added to the pipe, okay. So also you have to do, go to the main, overrides over here, override inspector, then overrides apply all. By hitting apply all, it will change the prefab as well, whatever we change, it will be saved. So apply all, okay, apply all. Now all, if I just delete from the scene, if I drag one of them, go to prefabs and drag, as you can see, it saves there also, okay. So this is, so the if the player touches this or pass through this, we will trigger a function which will add score, okay. So that's our goal. So I'm going to delete for now, okay. So if I go back to player script, go back to player script, okay, to a player script, what we gonna do, firstly we're gonna uh, check, okay, if other other dot tag other dot tag is equals to line, okay, line, then we will call debug, okay. We're gonna print out a message, debug.log at score, score, okay, add score. We will trigger this, okay. We will trigger this. I'm gonna explain that in a little. I'm gonna explain that in a little, just wait. It's reloading domain, just wait for that. So if I open up the pipe prefab, as you can see, and the game object, okay, this game object has tag line, okay, also have the box collider 2D, and it's a is trigger. So what we are saying, if other dot tag is equals to line, means if our tag is equals to 9, which by as we seeing that this one has line tag, okay. This one has line tag. If other dot tag is equals to line, then we are triggering this message, okay. Then we are triggering add score. So this will print out, this gonna print out on console if we hit that, okay. If we hit this box collider, then this message will print out on console. So we have to go to console and just go back to that, and now if I play the game, so that message will print out. Okay, just wait for to compiling it. Okay, okay, game over. Wait, just wait again. So game over, wait for that, wait for. Okay, as we can see over here. Okay, as we can see over here, add score, so that's working. Okay, also we need to make the prefab little more changes. Okay, we need to like select the upper one. Okay, we gonna make it little bit height, so the bird can pass through it. Okay, so the also I'm going to adjust this line. Okay, adjust this line this much, and from bottom this much. Okay, so now the pipe can pass through that easily. Okay, so if I now play, we will trigger that, we will able to see that message. Just wait for completing domain. So so if we do spawning, as we can see, add score, and as you can see, this is some pipes aren't able to inside the screen. So what we can do, we gonna down them bottom. Okay, we down them little bottom, so this much, and down them bottom, so it will be fine. Okay, so if I now play once more, we will able to see those pipes, see those upper pipes also in this screen. Okay, so let's see. As you can see, okay, okay, so so instead of printing out message, we will add score. Okay, we will add score. So what we will create an integer value. Okay, integer. So we're gonna do public int is those variable which are whole numbers, like 1 2 3 4, right? I will say this one current score. You have to name it current score. Okay, current score. By default, when game start, it should be 0, so we are setting to 0. Okay, 0. But when we hit that line, or if we pass through between those pipes. Okay, we're gonna add current score plus equal 1. Or you can instead of doing this, also can you can use this one, current score. Okay, plus. So this also works, and control S on your keyboard to save this. Okay, so head back to Unity, you will able to see that. So wait for compiling it. So if I go to player, now current score is 0. Okay, current score is 0. So if I play, you will able to see when we pass through those pipes, or we touch the line, whatever we trigger it, the bird trigger it. If we t so so as you can see, it's became 1 2, and then 3, and then 4. Instead of showing this on inspector we will show in the game scene. Okay, in the game scene. So what we need, a UI element. Okay, we need UI element. So to get that, so to do that we have to go to hierarchy, right click UI, and then select canvas. Okay, in canvas, and select the canvas if to focus on. Here you will place your UI elements. So what we need, we need a text element about scoring. Okay, so to do, so create that, right click on canvas. Okay, go to UI, legacy, and then text. You can see, you can also see the text over here if you are using older version of Unity, but in new, you have to go to legacy and then text. Okay, text, and select the text. Select this tool. Okay, rack tool. Okay, stretch it like, and hold down alt on your keyboard. Okay, hold down alt on your keyboard, and you can stretch into center. Okay, also, also we have to get font size over here. Firstly we're gonna make it white. Go to color, make it white or whatever color you like it. Okay, I'm gonna increase the font size. Okay, this much is good. Okay, I'm going font style normal to, I'm going to select it bold. Okay, bolt, and then I'm gonna center it. Alignment should be center it, and go to rect transform. Over here you can select that box and hold down alt on your keyboard and select this one. Okay, so what will this will do? Okay, if we shrink the screen, and the text also will shrink with that. So that is the reason doing that. Okay, so select that and make it little. Okay, center it, and by default I'm going to set it to 0. Okay, set it to 0. 0 is kind of good. I'm going to make it bigger, like 100. Okay, 100, it's good. So we need a reference to this text object to set this, to 1 2 3 4, whatever. Okay, so we need a reference to this text. Okay, so if I go to player script, if I open up the player script once more, over here we will create that, to create text fill. Okay, we're gonna create an empty fill, public. Okay, text public text we will call it score txt, means score text. You, if you are using any UI element, you also have to include, using unity engine dot ui. Okay, namespace, this namespace also should be there. Okay, if you are using, now we have created an empty field. Okay, control s on your keyboard and head back to Unity. Okay, head back to Unity, head back to Unity, and you will able to see an text fill. Okay, as you can see over here, a text fill. Okay, so if I go to text, so this text. Okay, we will drag this text to here. Okay, so select that and drag it to text fill. Now we have a link. Now we have a link to that text fill. Okay, okay, so what we gonna do? So current score, so we're gonna do on the update function. We're gonna check in the update function, every function. So score text. Okay, score text dot text. Okay, score text dot text means this text. Okay, means this text we are our setting to our current score. Okay, we are setting to our current score. So what we are doing, this text we are setting, this text we are setting current score. Current score will be, we are putting current score into this text. Let's suppose this current score is 2, so the score text will be 2. Okay, so this saying we have to also convert it to string. Okay, so to string to string, and control s on your keyboard now is a, now this is a string, and this is also a string. Okay, so control s on your keyboard to save this. Okay, and head back to Unity. You will able to see 1 2 3 4 over here if we pass through those pipes. Okay, just wait for compiling it. Just wait for compiling it. Okay, we play the game. Let's play the game. Okay, if we pass through that, as you can see, it's working. As you can see, it's working. Okay, as you can see, it's working.